Hi everybody, we are again here in the TV studio of the SolarButterfly today, recording directly from Rovaniemi at the Santa Claus holiday village. Santa Claus is here 360 days a year, and I'm pleased to welcome you with me today in the studio. Matti, you are the co-founder and the CEO of Aurora Powertrains. You are building, producing e-sled, the electric snowmobile. So thank you for coming today. My first question for you would be, how did you come up with this idea?
Yeah, well, we came up with the idea in Lapland University of Applied Sciences, where the founding team was working for several years in different research projects on the topic. And in 2017, we saw commercial potential in the idea and decided to spin off Aurora Powertrains from the university.
Okay, great. And then the idea grew up on the different years up to being what you are doing right now.
Yes.
Tell me, how many people are using the snowmobile today in Finland?
Yeah, that's hard to estimate the exact number, but if we think about the amount of registered snowmobiles in Finland, the figure is about 170,000, and each year there's about 3,000 to 4,000 new snowmobiles registered.
Yeah.
And of course you could think that maybe if you buy a snowmobile to your family, for example, there's already all of your family members might be snowmobiling with that one. So
okay, so more than one user per snowmobile.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, and you speak about families. You speak about probably yourself and other people. What are typical purposes of having a snowmobile? What do we do with a snowmobile?
Well, there's many uses for snowmobiles. So, for example, of course, there's a recreational use. So you basically use it on your free time as you like. And then there's you need it for many kind of work. For example, in ski resorts, and reindeer herders use them, and you could make cross-country ski trails with those, and there's many other kind of use cases, work related, and then of course there's a commercial use like rental and guided tours, which is very popular here in Lapland when the tourists come here and look for winter activities. So that's one of the most popular ones.
Okay, yeah, thank you. And tell me a little bit about the facts and figures. If I see the snowmobile, what can he not? What are the facts and figures?
Yeah. So first of all, this is a conversion from a combustion engine snowmobile. So we have converted it to electric, and it gives some limitations. So there's only a certain amount of space we can use, and so we can have a battery capacity of 10 kilowatt hours, which gives about 40 kilometers of range, and the top speed is about 100 kilometers per hour.
Okay,
yeah.
And the usual one also do drive? The gasoline ones?
Yeah, the gasoline ones, they can go a bit faster also. So we are limited basically by the gear ratio and the top RPM of the electric motor.
Yeah. And the advantages of an e-sled or the electric snowmobile, for me, of course, the noise or the silence.
Yes, the silence is the obvious one, of course, and then of course there's zero emission, and there's less maintenance required, and also the operating cost, it is less. And for example, when you are driving in the nature, as in this picture, when you stop, you can instantly, you don't hear anything. You just enjoy the nature right away.
Yeah. Which is not the case with the usual ones, because the motor or the engine is still running.
Yeah. So you have to specifically shut it down. Yeah.
Yeah.
And still you have the smell also present, because there's a kind of a typical smell or from the snowmobile engine fumes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You were speaking about the converted version, so it was a gasoline one that you converted into an electric one.
Yes.
How many have you built until now?
We have built 34 of those conversions until now.
Nice. And you're working then for future plans, I can imagine. What are the futures, or what are the plans for you in the future?
Yeah, well, our future plan is now that we have actually been developing our new islet model for the past few years, and we are actually about to launch it in the coming weeks.
So it's the one we see here.
Yeah, it is.
Very futuristic for me.
Yeah, it is, and we wanted to make things in a different way than before, and we started with a clean sheet design, and for example, we were able to make the front suspension in a new way.
That we see here.
Yeah, well, it's basically here. So in a typical snowmobile, it would be fixed down here,
yeah,
and it would run here, but now we can make it that way, and it will give us better vehicle dynamics, basically. So we can go faster in the trails with where there's a lot of bumps, for example. So it's more comfortable for the driver.
Can I already buy one, or do I have to wait?
You can place a pre-order when we make the product launch.
No, when are the first ones coming on the market?
First ones will be already for next winter in a limited series, and those you pre-order now, those will be delivered for winter 23-24.
Okay, I can imagine some of the people in the audience might want to know what is the cost of the new electric snowmobile.
Yeah, well, the price range of this one is from 15 to 25,000 euros.
Okay, I have no clue about those snowmobile, a regular one, so that I can compare between 15 and 25 for this one. How much is a regular one?
A regular one can cost, usually it starts from 8,000 and can go as high as 25.
So you can compete with the
yeah,
regular
we
ones.
are now in the price range, so we can compete in the price. Yeah.
Very nice. Is there anything you want to add for the audience? Do they have to know something that we didn't mention today?
Yeah, well, if you want to see how it looks like, so please stay tuned on our website aurorapowertrains.com, so you will get the info there in a few weeks.
Thank you very much, Matti.
Yeah, thank you.
So if you want to read more information about what the SolarButterfly is doing, what we're doing, it's www.solarbutterfly.org and or on our social media with Meet Lasso. Thank you very much today for listening.